questions about the towing capacity of our NVPs, 12-passenger van. I want to talk a little bit about this van's towing capabilities because no other van can touch what this van can tow. Towing capabilities on the NVP. So this is an SL. Check this out. We're doing the black edition on this right now. So you're seeing this. Everything gets midnighted out. The badges, and then also even this gets blacked out here. But anyways, the towing capacity. So V8 SL, the V8 is shared in the Titan and the Armada. And if you hadn't had a chance to experience that motor, it's absolutely a workhorse. So it's rated at towing 8,700 pounds, but Nissan is known to be very conservative. Again, this is not sanctioned by Nissan. It's sanctioned at 8,700. But just, you know, it's not precisely 8,700. I've had plenty of people, including myself, I have towed more than 8,700, upwards to 10 and 11,000 pounds. It's done extremely well. That's the fun part about this van. But again, I don't want to say go tow 10,000 pounds, but just know for your, there is a little bit of variability in that. But I will say this, the V8, the reason this thing tows so well, it's got a very long wheelbase. And because of the long wheelbase, and it's on a Titan XD chassis, so it's on a heavy-duty 1-ton frame. It's a 1-ton van with 1-ton suspension with a V8 that's close to 400 horsepower, mated to a transmission that is actually built to tow. Van would get better fuel efficiency if they wanted to put in a 9 or 10-speed transmission, but then that would take the towing rating even further. So the unique selling position of this van is that it can tow as much as it can, and the transmission and the motor combo makes that possible. Not only that, the long wheelbase makes it so when you're towing something heavier, it's easier to tow and track. The longer the wheelbase, the more stability when towing. So you're going to see a big benefit on that. Now, I will tell you this, anecdotally, I had a friend who had a Suburban, and the Malibu ski boat, he was going up the canyon, Parley's Canyon. And in a Suburban, he would do about 35, 40 miles an hour in his Suburban towing this big ski boat. I told him, I said, well, you need to come try. I'll let you take this van, hook up the same boat, go up Parley's Canyon. So he does that, and he was doing 65 miles an hour in this van, towing the same boat that a Suburban can only do 35 to 40. And that was enough for him to say, I got to have this van. Not only can you out-tow the likes of a Suburban, there's no other van that's going to tow anywhere near this, including the Sprinter, the Ford Transit. They're not built for towing, where this one is actually built and mated with the powertrain. Think about that. Climbing a hill, Parley's Canyon, 65 miles an hour with a very heavy boat that could only do 35 to 40 because it was worth it to him to have that much power. Nobody likes to get past going up the hill. And that's one of the things this vehicle does that other vans can't. It acts more like a heavy-duty truck. Again, with the long wheelbase, the heavy-duty transmission, and then also the heavy-duty 1-ton frame. The other question I get asked quite a bit is, how does it compare towing-wise, say, the Sprinter? Well, the Sprinter's a unibody. It's not built on a 1-ton chassis as a frame, so this makes this much more durable. The other thing I get asked is, as we do the 4x4, does that affect towing? Marvin, a little bit, but it does not affect towing, okay? So you can tow with our 4x4 system. It's not going to affect the towing. Keep in mind the 4x4 system is a shift on the fly. It's in you can put it in 2-wheel drive high. You can put it in 4-wheel drive high. You can put it in 4-wheel drive low. It doesn't have to be in 4-wheel drive. So from that regard, it's not going to affect the towing. So now where it does come into effect, and why a lot of customers love having this van with a 4x4 when you're towing, let's say you get on a dock to launch the boat in the water. Well, now with 4x4, you can easily get out of that launch scenario with 4x4, or just in case your wheels get down into a point where it doesn't have any traction in the water. Well, 4x4, kick it in, it's going to pull you and your trailer and your boat right out of the launch. In Lake Powell, you'll see a lot of these vans at Lake Powell. Well, think about this. You got a boat, 12-passenger boat, and then you got a van, 12-passenger van. Wow. What a great combination to be able to take 12 people in your van, go to the lake, put all 12 people in the boat, have fun, and that's the way to do it, rather than say, hey, we'll meet you at the lake and you got to take 3 separate cars. That's the beauty of this van. Let me tell you, it's unique. No other van in the marketplace can do what this van does, tow like a champ. I dare you to compare how this vehicle tows. A lot of families are buying trailers, camper trailers, and then putting it on the back of this. You can get a very, very large trailer behind this. So boom, 12 people in the van and a big camper trailer. Go camping, put our 4x4 system on it, and go off-road, knowing that you're not going to get stuck, and go have fun with the family. It's, you know what, this is an overland van that we're turning it into to go have fun. We do the roof racks, we do the customization of the wheels, tires, the lift, 3-inch lift, 4-inch lift, all fun. Now, another thing to talk about with the towing, if you look at the Hitch, you know, it comes standard with the hitch and then also the wiring harness. You can get right in and easily hook up what you need to hook up. But another thing to keep on mind, when you're pulling a lot of weight, you want to make sure that you get the proper hitch for what you're towing. Buying the right hitch and equalizer is going to make all the difference in the world. People won't get the right hitch combination or equalizers, which could create angst later. So it's just one area that I wouldn't recommend saving money on. If you're going to tow a lot of weight, do it right and don't go cheap. 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Find another van or truck or vehicle, for that matter, that has that warranty. Okay, Nissan stands behind their products, and they prove it with that warranty. 5-year, 100,000 bumper-to-bumper. Anything goes wrong, covered. And what a benefit that is, and proof that these vans are going to last a long time. The motor's bulletproof. It's going to last a lot of miles, and that's why Nissan is fine with warranting this up as best in class. No other warranty touches it.